Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman was a show that ran in the 1990s on CBS. The plot of the series revolved around a woman who is a doctor in the 1800s in the American West. And most of the stories revolved around Dr. Quinn, her family, her friends in this small Midwestern town. At one point, Jane Seymour, who played Dr. Quinn in the show, actually became pregnant with twins in real life. Now, in the 1990s, I was not a fan of Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. However, I heard about Jane Seymour's pregnancy, and I heard that it would be written into her show. So naturally, I had to catch the show and watch it for myself. Back in the 1990s, you did not see a lot in the way of pregnancy content in any kind of media whatsoever, let alone a real pregnant woman on a television show. It was quite something to see back then. Fast forward to the present day, and I'm walking around in a video store and I see Dr. Quinn Season 4 on DVD. It's for a cheap price, so I pick it up and say, what the heck, I'll watch it. I had good memories of it back when I was a kid, and I hadn't seen the show in a long time. And unfortunately, it has not held up very well for the present day. Let me explain. First, let's start off with the good parts. You have on Dr. Quinn Season 4 a real pregnant woman whose pregnancy is written into the show. She's not only pregnant, but she's pregnant with twins. That's wonderful. The pregnancy is there, and she's showing quite a lot. That's great. Now, the downside. There are no bare belly scenes, but that's not unusual for this time period. This is the 1990s. And you certainly did not see, well, a lot of pregnancy written into shows at all, let alone bare belly scenes, so that's not unusual for this time. However, there's more to it than just that. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, doesn't start out in Season 4 pregnant right away. Her pregnancy starts around the midway point of Season 4, so there's a lot of episodes that you have to wait through in order to get to the pregnancy. But that's not all. This show, throughout its entire run, was awful. Keep in mind, I do remember watching some of the episodes from Dr. Quinn back in the 1990s, and after seeing Season 4 on DVD after all these years, I'm reminded why I didn't watch more of Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. This show, frankly, sucked. It's awful. It should be called Dr. Quinn, Mediocre Woman. The actors can barely act in this show, and while I'm sure that they've got talent and they've gone on to do great things, I just didn't see that here. But even more importantly, the show, the characters, do not feel like the Midwest of the 1800s. The characters do not act like people who would be from the 1800s. The setting and the show do not feel like a Western show. It feels more like a 1990s sitcom that was placed down into a Midwestern setting of the 1800s. So the show is really, really bad, in my view. And frankly, I had a hard time getting through all these episodes. Thank goodness it's on DVD so I could fast forward through all the horrible storylines and all the crap, because this show was just unwatchable for me. I was frankly surprised at how much I did not like Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. It's boring, dull, and frankly, more preachy than beyond anything I've ever seen in quite a long time. This show talked down to its audience like they were idiots. It's been a long time, so maybe the fact that I didn't remember just how bad this show was, or the fact that it was probably blocked out of my mind by the fact that Dr. Quinn, aka Jane Seymour, was pregnant with twins in real life on her television show, probably erased the memories I had of this show being so bad. But at any rate, I think it's time to get right to our score and give you my verdict on Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, Season 4. Okay, so the final score for Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman is 2 pregnant women. The fact that Jane Seymour's pregnancy was written into this show and it's there on TV is the really only good part about this season. It does not have any bare belly scenes. The pregnancy itself only starts in the midway point of Season 4. And even then, you have to sit through a lot of crap in order to get just to the pregnancy. The show is boring and awful, and the only thing that saves this show from getting a 1 pregnant woman low score is the fact that Jane Seymour was pregnant in real life with twins on the television show. Other than that, there's really nothing to see here. So if you happen to be a fan of Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, and you are a pregnancy lover, well then I would recommend that you definitely get this season. However, if you're just getting this show just for the pregnancy content, I wouldn't be in too big of a hurry to purchase this particular season. If you do happen to find it like I did for very cheap and you don't mind sitting through a lot of these episodes that are not very good, well then go right ahead and get Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman Season 4 on DVD. If not, I think you can definitely skip this one. But like I said, the only thing that prevents me from giving this a low score is the fact that you did have Jane Seymour in real life pregnant with twins on her television show. So, in the end, you will all have to make your own judgments as to whether or not you want to add this to your collection. Well, that's all the time we have for now, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. This is the Chipmunk. Bye for now.